and welcome to another video in our web series on the 50th anniversary dinner. Today I'm here with 2018 VRC Rally champions, Ben and Cathy Hayes. Just quickly, I wanted to confirm that you're coming to the 50th anniversary dinner in November?
Yeah, we are. Looking forward to that.
And do you know that we have 2 guest speakers coming to the event?
I did hear a rumour that there's...
One of them is Patrina Asbury, and she's the Victorian Council Chair for the Confederation of Australian Motorsport, or Motorsport Australia. So it's a real honour to have her with us for the night.
Yeah, that'd be good. Look forward to it.
And I wanted to ask about your 2019 Valley stages. Would you like to tell me what is going on in this video and why you're intentionally going off the road?
So we see where we went off to the right side there, we actually had that in our notes to clip the reflector post on the way in. That was going to be our line for the Scando into the corner, and that worked really well. There was a bit of arse in that one as well, but weren't expecting it would quite come off as well as it did. See a bit of a left foot brake there with the tail light coming on, just steadying as it came to the corner. We thought we were going to just overdo it a little bit, but it worked out perfect. So.
It did. Ben, what is one of the most challenging aspects of relying on a navigator to tell you where you're going?
I think just my own concentration sometimes, just not zoning out and thinking about other things. And usually it's, when she's called that there's a hard left after a crest or something like that maybe I should start listening and do the right thing. But no, we seem to work pretty well as a team with the navigation. Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult if you forget where you need to go. And Cathy, what is one of the biggest challenges of being a navigator?
Being on the ball, I suppose, and knowing my times, knowing where we have to be, knowing when we have to check in, check out, making sure Ben's in the car, done up.
Probably helps.
Yeah, ready to go.
Telling me off for eating a hamburger with 2 minutes to be out of service, something like that.
Yeah.
Get your helmet on!
Banging the top of the car, get in the car! Getting you in the seat on time. Yeah.
Last minute rally, it's all good.
So what went wrong in this attempt?
Well, under pressure, I guess, after getting it right in the first go, we just tried to replicate doing the same thing again. We threw it in, but with the Commodore we weren't trying for outright speed or anything like that. We didn't really care about results, so thought, we stuffed the corner up. Might as well put on a show still and do some donuts. So did that and had a bit of fun and kept going, which I sort of started to regret as we headed up the hill with limited traction.
I'm used to Ben's driving. It's a common thing to do donuts, but normally we have 2-minute intervals, and this rally we had 1 minute. So I was going round with Ben every time, looking up the road, thinking that car is going to be around here in 1 minute. So a bit stressful, but we did have a good laugh.
And how do you find navigating for Ben?
I actually find it relaxing. Sounds a bit silly, but it's quite enjoyable, relaxing. I don't get stressed. I feel how he drives, and we work well as a team.
And do you find it more comfortable with the RallySafe device in the car?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel, as a navigator, I feel a lot safer.
Yeah, especially if you do get in a situation where you haven't been able to get your triangles out and everything before the next car's coming. It's just good to know that we're back up there, that the next car on the road will know that the car stops. And
but I can read down to Ben metres to we're about to come across a car on the middle of the road, like there's a car however many metres ahead.
Wow.
But without a RallySafe you can't. So you're coming down the corner.
You wouldn't even know that it's there until it's too late.
Yeah.
No.
Up at Coffs, there was a bit where there was a car off the road and not really knowing exactly where it was. We did know exactly where it was with the RallySafe, but the triangles, we were trying to see where they are, and you can still sort of keep up your pace until you're right on it.
So Cathy, as a navigator yourself, do you have any advice that you'd give to somebody who's aspiring to get into motorsport or rallying?
Give it a go. It's a lot of fun, good way to get into the sport, good way to meet people. Everyone's out to help you, from a beginner to a more experienced co-driver. I've learnt a lot, I've learnt how to navigate. It's just a really good sport to do.
Do you have anything to add?
No, yeah, I agree with what Cathy said. Just a good way to get into the sport, and even if you want to get a taste of what the sport's all about and how the stages work and how a rally runs, if you're even looking to get into driving later on, it's a good way to get into it without having to own a car. And if you enjoy the navigating, stick with it. And, it's always drivers looking for navigators, so yeah, you're definitely in demand.
So if I told you that here at Pakenham Auto Club in February we're going to run a navigators training day or a co-driver training day, how would you feel about that?
It'd be good.
Really good idea, yeah.
Be up and coming.
More people that can get into it, the better.
Yeah.
So that will be in February, but tickets will come out in October. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope to learn more about rally.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.